Lovely balance, guys. And then we get over the fence. Take that knee from behind, up and over. And we're gonna go behind. And then left one. And then behind. All right, guys. So I'm going to jump into the first 4 exercises of the cardio portion. I want you to practice them with me so you can kind of see where you're at, see if you can do the advanced, see where you want to be in the variations if there is any. First one is prisoner to squat. So what we're doing here, we're starting, core is tucked here on our knees. We're taking our hands behind our head. And what we're doing is we're stepping up into a squat. We're then going back down the opposite way, whichever leg came up first. Then we switch it, left first, into a squat. Make sure toes are hip width apart, knees follow those toes. We're coming down. If this is too difficult to stay into a squat, what you can do is just lift it straight up and then come down. All right, guys? That's the other option. Depending on what your squatting form is like, that's how I want it to be. If you have any doubt with your knee stability, what you can do is go into a nice low squat, or as low as you can go before those knees start wobbling and they're out. And we just hold it for 30 seconds or pace through that point. But otherwise, we're gonna go prisoner knee squats. Second one, we're doing spider climbers. So we start in a high plank position. We're gonna take our left elbow pretty much to our left knee to our left elbow, but we're gonna put our foot down. At the same time, our right hand is moving. So it's this. So those knees are coming out. And then we reverse it. Spider climbers. Keep it nice. Keep it as fast as you want, but remember it's the cardio portion, so we want to be going at least 75%. Variation on that is slow it down. After that, we're doing step-ins and step-outs. Pretend we have a little square in the middle here. And we are basically 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out. So we've got those 3 squares. The middle one, we're getting 2 steps in and 1 step out. You can then work the arms to make it a little bit more cardio-based. Lovely, guys. After that, we're then going to plank toe taps. So what that looks like, we're in a high plank, butts are down, shoulders are back and down, and we're basically shooting back almost into a downward dog, touching it with our right hand is touching our left toe, and we're coming back. Touching left with our right toe, so forth and so on. Remember, it's our cardio portion, so we want to keep it fairly pacey. But what I don't want to see is people coming back and dipping their hips down like that. I want people with nice strong cores, so we just go straight back to plank position. That's what we want. All right, guys, that's what we've got. 30 seconds is going on the clock. Get some water if you want. Starting in 5 seconds. 4, 3, prisoner squats. 2, 1. Let's get it, guys. Staying in a low squat. Nice, guys. Keep that core strong. Takes away the wobble. Lovely carry. Nice, John. Try and keep your body as still as possible. Engaging that core, John. You've got it. Nice, Sophie. Lovely, Rach. Make sure we watch those knees don't pop out, Rach. Keep them nice and tucked in. And we're switching, guys. Spider climbers. So, let's get it. Opposite hand, opposite leg moving. And the knees are flaring out to the sides. Keep it nice and quick. "15 seconds to go. The lighter we are on the feet, the quicker we can go. Keep your butts down, guys. Nice. Keep that butt down there, Sophie. Whatever's on your floor. Time. Next one, guys. We are doing step in, step out. In 3 boxes. Let's get to it. Step 2 in the middle, 1 out. Work those arms. Get a bit more cardio. Yes, guys. Push it. Lovely. Nice and light on the feet. I'm not even touching my heels down, really. This is mainly on my toes. Keeping it light, keeping it quick. Switching in 3, 2, 1 to plank toe taps. Let's get it. So stay nice and high. Then we come in. We're touching our hand to our toe. Our core stays strong. Always come back through high plank. And that high plank, I want perfect form. Shoulders back and down. Core nice and tight. Butt is low. Coming back into the start position. Lovely, Carrie. Nice rate. Great, guys. Remember, it's the cardio portion, guys. So once you get the move down, let's try and pick up the pace. 10 more seconds to rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, time, guys. Good job. It's a nice, easy starter, I like to feel. So now we know what we're up against. Get some water, ask me any questions. Then we can see how hard we can push it. Have a think. Which exercise you feel like you can give 5 or 10% more and still be okay? We're starting again in 3, 2, let's get down to our knees. Let's go, guys. Nice to see everyone in the tough variation, guys. Make sure our form's great. To make sure our knees don't flare out or bow in that squat position. And try and get our toes both facing forward. Nice, John. Lovely, mate. And then once you have the movement down, remember, push it, but keep in perfect form. And we're switching to spider climbers. This is a good cardio. Let's push it as hard as we can. Let's go. To the top of the mats, to the bottom of the mats. Our butts are down. We're keeping it light, like a spider. We're keeping it fast. 15 seconds to go. Let's get it. Nice, Carrie. Lovely, guys. And time. We're switching to step in, step out. Another cardio booster. Let's get it. 2 in, 1 out. Work those arms. Nice and light, guys. Lovely. So make sure we're always coming back to that middle, and it's just our left kicking out 1. So it's our outside hitting out and coming back into the middle. You've got it, guys. 5 more seconds. Deep, deep. And let's get to plank and toe touches. 30 seconds on the clock. Remember, once we've got the form down, let's try and get out as many reps as possible. Breathe. Make it nice and quick. Once you know you've got a core engagement, you can go for it. Yes, Carrie. Let's pick up the pace, guys. Lovely, Sophie. Nice, Rachel. Yes, get it, John. You've got it, my friend. Nice form, buddy. And time. 30 seconds rest, guys. Lovely, lovely. We've got 2 more of these, guys. Just 2 more. Welcome back, Carrie. All right, guys, 5 seconds. Get ready into your positions. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Stay nice and low. Let's go, guys. Keep on pushing. Switch leg you raise up first. Keep that core engaged. Chest is high. Lovely, guys. Really great. Switching in 3, 2, spider climbers. Let's get it. So we keep our feet quite wide. Our knees are trying to touch on the outside of our elbows. That'll help keep our butts down. And we stay nice and low to the ground. Low like a spider. Lovely, guys. Yes. That's better, Sophie. Nice, you've got it. You got it, guys. Out of time. We are switching to step in, step out. Let's get it. 2 in the middle. 1, 2, out. 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 There you go. So on the out positions, guys, we only tap our outside foot into it and then we bring it back into the middle. So we're always stepping into that middle square. 1, 2, out, 1, 2, out, 1, 2, out. Once you've got it, let's speed it up. Lovely, guys. Time. Push plank to upper plank to toe touches. Let's get to it. Let's get it, guys. It's a slightly easier cardio portion, so I want you to push it, keeping your form perfect. You've got it, guys. You've got it. Speed it up if you've got your form down. Get every benefit from this as we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. 30 seconds rest, guys, for our last cardio portion before we move on. So that means you get a good minute's rest after this. But I'll show you in the next round. Which also means go 10% harder. All right, guys, let's get it. Remember, 10% harder. Down on your knees. Let's go. Keep that squat position. Make sure we're engaging our butt muscles, guys. So we're still sitting back onto that imaginary chair when we're up. That will help our knees. Nice. Our weight is in our heels. That will also help our knees. You've got it, guys. Lovely. And we're switching. Let's get it. Spider climbers. I want to see speed on this, guys. Speed. We're going nice and low. We're hardly touching. It's the inside of our big toe that's practically touching the floor. And I want it really light. You can almost run this if you wanted. Keep that butt down, Rachel, though I love the speed. There you go. You got it, guys. Switching in 5, 3, 2, step in, 2 in, 2 out. Start it slow with me and we can speed it up. 1, 2, out. 1, 2, out. 1, 2, out. There we go. Now let's speed it up. Keep breathing. Keep pushing, nice and quick. 1, 2, out. 1, 2, out. 1, 2, out. 1, 2, out. Let's go, go, go. Over halfway there. You've got this, guys. Great job. Get it. Make the movements big. Lovely, Rachel. Switching in 3, 2. Plank toe taps, guys. Let's get it. Let's make it nice and quick. Dynamic, guys. With good form. Quicker we go, the harder we squeeze our quads. Let's get it. Halfway there, let's push. I want to see speed, guys. Keep those shoulders back and down. Nice, Rachel. You got it, and time, guys. Lovely. All right, eyes on me. I'm going to show you the next round. Great job. First one, backward lunge pulses. So remember our backward lunge position. Perfect position. We are hinged at the hips. So we're not straight up. Our legs aren't too far away from us. Fairly short stance. Both feet are on separate train tracks. We take that back knee down. If we are straight up, we're overloading our back knee terribly. So we hinge forward, keeping a nice straight back. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where we are feeling it, if I've got my left leg back, we should be feeling it just underneath the butt, around the hamstring area just here. All right, lovely, Carrie. Make sure we have that tilt forward slightly, so we're not overloading that back leg. There you go, Carrie, perfect. All right, from there, we are going with a shoulder press up. So we kind of looked at half of this movement in our last exercise. We're kind of in a downward dog position. And we are literally just going into the trajectory of our spine is going. So if you look at my downward dog, I'm going down, try and touch my forehead to the floor. All right? Make sure we're not looking at the floor where we're going, because that's going to crush our necks. We are just looking at a nice long spine, and it's kind of just the top of our foreheads that are touching the mat. Give that a whirl, see how you go with it. Sophie, it's more your shoulders rather than your chest, so you might be good on this shoulder press up. Give it a practice though, see if you can do it. If you can't, practice it on your leg with your, you know what I'm talking about. Then we've got tricep dips, guys. Tricep dips, nice and simple. If you want it harder, we're going with one leg up, which just follows the length of your resting leg, not up here, just here, keeping that butt high, and we're going for this. Switch every 5 if you've got your leg up. If you've got your legs down, that's absolutely fine. We go with dips. Rest there, you all look great. Then we've got frog squat. I like this one. What we do, bit like our gorillas, we take a nice deep squat. Our toes are slightly out from center, our knees follow that, and we come down, bit like our gorillas. Then we take our elbows, we put them in the middle of our knees, slightly pushing them out. Then all we're doing is pushing through the heels to get our backs flat and our butts in the air, and we keep on doing that. And soon enough, you'll start feeling in your hamstrings, squeeze those butts together. It's a nice low impact move that will slowly start burning. It will catch up on you, so have a rest. I love it. Found it the other day. All right, guys, so are we ready? First exercise, backward lunge pulses, doing 5 each leg and switching. 3, 2, 1, let's get it, guys. Keep our arms forward, and then switch. Make sure we have that hinge forward, guys. Our weight in our front is in our heel. And we're going down in an elevator, not an escalator, which means our knee does not pass that toe. We're just going straight up and down, but make sure we're hinged. Lovely, Rachel. John, give you a bit of a hand, mate. Take your feet a little bit wider. You're on separate train tracks. There you go. Your balance will be easier. All right, we're switching, guys. Shoulder press ups. Let's get it. Slightly wider. The shoulder width handstands. Downward dog. Start pressing on that trajectory. This is getting our upper pecs, our shoulders. We should be good. Shoulders back and down. Nice, Sophie. That's it. See how far down you can go. Lovely. There you go. Nice, Carrie. Everyone make sure our cores are engaged, and that's time, guys. Next one, we have got tricep dips onto our butts. Cores are nice and held and high. If you're going for advanced, 5 on with the left leg high. Freeze in the top position, guys. If we need to rest, we rest up. Don't sit back down. You can always regress, bring those feet hip width apart, and just rest here. Otherwise, let's keep pushing. You're looking great. Make sure your shoulders don't raise up to your ears. And that's time, guys. Next one, last one, frog squats. Find that position, nice and low. Butt is by our calf muscles, elbows into the knees. Let's raise it up by pushing through our heels. Make sure that it is in our heels so that our butts are going back as if they're sitting on a chair. That way, our knees don't pass over our toes. Keep your neck nice and long. Once you've got the move, start speeding it up. Really squeeze in the glutes. Make sure weight is in the heels. And your butt is coming back down to your calf muscles. Lovely, guys. Any questions, come and ask me. You've got a 30-second break. Good job. So if we all start in a frog position like this, guys, with your butt down by your calves, then once you've started for that position, you know where you're going back to. And you're literally just extending that butt high. There you go. It's a really small motion, but it'll creep up on you. Take a rest. You've got 15 seconds left. All right, let's get to it. We have got lunges. Start on the opposite leg than you started on before. 30 seconds, 5 and switch. Let's go. Hands in front of you. I always make the mistake, put them on my hips first. It doesn't help our rotation in our shoulders if we do that. Make sure your feet are on separate train tracks. Make sure your core is solidly engaged, guys. That's going to help this motion more than you think. So if you make sure you've got that lean forward slightly, tilting from the hips. There you go. Always going to overload that back leg. Time, guys. Next one, shoulder press ups. Let's get it. Keep those shoulders back and down. Make sure the cervical spine is nice and long. Yes, guys, over halfway there. Let's get it, let's get it. Lovely work, guys. Lovely. Keep on pressing. If you need a break, just rest in downward dog. Nice, and time there. Next one, tricep dips, guys. So, butts are high, we're dipping. If you want it harder, we're raising a leg. And we're still dipping. Let's get it, guys. Lovely, Carrie. If we find that our shoulders are up by our ears, guys, relax, sweep them back down, and start going again. That happens when we start getting tired. It's absolutely fine. And switching, last one, guys. Frog squat. So we all start in that position together. So legs are hip width apart, just toes are facing out a little bit. Down we go, 30 seconds on the clock. Elbows into knees. And we just pop that butt up. Making sure the weight goes into our heels. As you get this down, you can start rocking and make it a little bit quicker if you want. Really squeeze those glutes at the top end. Keep on pushing, guys. Keep on pushing. You've got this. I like to stick my elbows between my knees. It helps the knees stay out. There you go. Nice, Rach. That way they're not going to bow inwards. And time, guys. You've got 30 seconds rest. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe we have 2 more of these rounds. We have already done 2. Wonderful. That's what I thought. What are you eating? Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, babe. Appreciate that. 5 seconds, guys. Backward lunges. Start on the opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Arms forward. I went back for my sides again. That's not good. Make sure they're on 2 separate train tracks. Engage that core. It'll help this move go into your butts. You've got this, guys. Lovely squatting form, guys. Sophie, don't go so far back with that back foot. Keep it a little bit closer. I feel you're overloading a little bit on some knees. There we go. There you go. And switch, guys. We are going into shoulder press-ups. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's get it. Those elbows can flare out. Keeping our butts high. So essentially we're taking a little bit out of the mix of what's hard on the press up. Those heavy butts of ours. Let's get it, guys. Keep on that trajectory of your back. You've got it, Rachel. Dig deep, 5 seconds to go. And next one, we're going into tricep dips. Let's get it, guys. Push deep, you're doing great. If you need to regress, just bring those heels down. Keep that butt high. Shoulders away from your ears. Halfway there. Nice, really squeeze. Make sure those knees don't touch together there, Soph. Keep them hip width apart, not shit width apart. Keep on going, guys. Lovely, Carrie. You got it. And time on that one. Get down into your deep squat. Going for frog squats. These elbows going to the side of your knees, on the inside of your knees. Let's get it. Make it nice and quick if we want. Really squeeze those glutes on the way up. Make sure your butt goes all the way so your back is flat. So you're really pressing high. We're not cheating and going half the way. We're really pushing that butt so we're facing the ground. Our spine is parallel to the ground. There you go. Lovely, guys. Nice, Carrie. And time, guys. 30-second rest until the last round. Woo. Doing really well, guys. Oh, my downstairs neighbor is smoking a lot of pot. Woo. That is potent. Ugh. 5 seconds to go, guys. This is our last round. Ready to push it? Last time you'll see these exercises in this throw. And let's get it. Start on an opposite leg. Engage that core. The way we know our cores are engaged, we're feeling a slight stretch in our back leg in the hip area when we squat down. If you don't feel that, I want you to engage it more. You got it, guys. A little bit of DJ Fresh to help us through. Nice, guys. So still just, maybe it's the angle, but maybe don't step back so far. Make your stance a little bit shorter. You can even do it like this if you wanted. There you go. And we are switching. Shoulder press up. Let's get it. Last time we're going to see this move. Get those butts high. Really get it in the shoulders. Yes, guys. Push it. 10 seconds left. Make it more into a downward dog, so start in that position rather than what you were doing. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Tricep dips. Let's get rid of the bingo wings. We've got it, guys. That's what we call them in England. I think maybe only one of us on this might have got that. And I'm definitely not calling you English, John, I promise. Oh, let's keep on pushing, guys. You've got this, guys. Dig deep. Lovely, guys. Keep that core strong. We're switching in 5 seconds for the last exercise. 3, 2, 1. Frog squats. Get deep squat. This is the last time. Make sure we're pushing that butt really high. There's a nice long back. So parallel, that spine is parallel to the floor. I think that's the right word. Yeah, it is. You've got it, guys. Really push. Make it a bit quicker if you're finding it easy. Nice carry. And time, guys. Good job. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Now we're working in a different way. We're going with core. Eyes on me. We're going to do side plank, thread the needle. So we're going to stay in low plank for this. I like to personally stack my feet. If you guys have a different preference, maybe making the feet just one in front of the other, that's your choice. We're going up, we're squeezing in between, taking our arm high. Here, we're threading it, trying to touch that hand behind us. It really works all of our core muscular to stay nice and strong. Then we come up. All right, guys, our shoulder work in the last exercise. You'll start feeling it here most probably, but make sure that core is up and high. Second exercise, we're doing that on the right side. Then, third exercise, we're doing knee drops, a little bit like the window wipers, but a bit easier. More core base rather than six-pack base. We are keeping, if you want it harder, your knees stay apart, or you can keep them together. I like to sit my hands up by my ears, or you can lay them long to help you. We are just slowly dropping them to one side, not touching the floor, and then using our core all the way through our obliques to drop them down the other side. If you want it harder or a bit more challenging, we keep our legs slightly apart. So you're using them as two entities rather than push them together in one. All right, that is the knee drop. Then we have fire hydrants. A bit like donkey kicks, but the exact thing that I tell you not to do in donkey kicks, which is flare open those hips. I still don't want you to flare them too much, but we stay in tabletop and we lift our leg to the side as high as our hips allow us before they start flaring out. So in other words, I don't want to see this. So you can get nice and high. We don't need that. You just need high enough that it's just working your butt muscle. The glute medius. Top here, I'll show you from behind. So I don't want to see this where we're just opening up those hips. We just want a nice squeeze in the butts. It doesn't matter if it goes this high. Just as high as your hips allow. You'll feel the point. Don't push past it. We're doing 5 each side and switching. Are we ready? 30 seconds to go on the clock. Get down. We're going to go side plank on our left first. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift up those. And we are coming through to thread the needle. You can stay in this plank if you wish, if threading the needle is too much. But you're following that arm underneath you and your shoulders are nearly going parallel to the floor. That's what we kind of want to feel. Gonna really burn in that side. Lovely, Sophie. Nice, John. From what I can see, looking good. Nice, Rach. Lovely carry. And we're switching sides onto the right side, guys. I'll stay watching you. Lovely carry. It can be nice and slow, guys. It doesn't need to be quick. The slower, the more it works on that core. Lovely. Think about our hips slowly twisting with the movement as well. Obviously not all parallel to the floor, but if you think that, gives your core more to work with. Lovely, Carrie. That's great. Keep on pushing. All right, guys. Let's get into knee drops. So on our back, tabletop position. Arms are either up by our heads or out long, depending on how much you want them to help. Let's go. Knees are either together or separate. Nice slow motion. We keep it slow so that it can really work with just our core and not momentum. I want the same speed with the lift as with the drop. Do not release that core. You've got it. Remember, belly button to spine and that tilt in the hips to remove the lower back arch. Lovely, guys. And last exercise, fire hydrants. We're switching after every 5, guys. Let's get it. 1, 2, let's get it. And we switch after 5. Don't lift so high that your hips open. I want your hips staying parallel to the floor. 10 seconds left, guys. Remember which side you started on. We'll start on the opposite side next time so that we all get equal measure. Switching every 5. Careful those hips don't open, Soph. Only go as high. There. Boom. Only go as high as your hips allow. And time, guys. 30-second break. Then we get back to it. Yeah, the telltale sign is if your butt starts kind of opening up a little bit more. You're opening your hips too much. Everyone's looking great though, guys. Really great. Ah, yes. 10 more seconds. Let's get down onto our left side. We've got 5 seconds left. This is the last time we'll see this before we go into ab section. And let's lift. 30 seconds on the clock. And start threading that needle. I want to see your shoulders and your hips turning at the same ratio. This isn't just for your shoulders. Your hips give a slight turn as well. That's easier to do if your feet are stacked. If you can't do it because your feet aren't stacked, do what you can. And if you want to try stacking your feet, it makes it a little bit easier, but without shoes on, it can be painful on your ankles. And switch sides, guys. I'm going to get the right side with you just so I'm not too off out of balance. So if our feet are stacked, we can get a nice twist in our hips as well. Let's keep pushing, guys. You've got this. We're switching in 10 seconds. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Into knee drops in 3, 2, 1. On our backs, guys. Knees and tabletop. And let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. Nice and slowly. The motion is constantly the same speed. Control it with that core, guys. Lovely, guys. Switching in 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant. Try and remember which side you started on. Start on a different side. Let's go. Engage those glutes. These are a bit like our clamshells. We only really need them working that upper glute medius. Top portion of that butt. Gives us a nice high rounded bottom. For anyone that's interested. Let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Lovely work. John, tilt down your camera just a tad. All of this stuff's going to be on the floor. And eyes on me. All right, first one, we're picking up our towel. We're holding it shoulder width apart. We're going for Russian twists. The keynotes on this exercise. I'll show you. We are about this low to the ground. About here. We're staying nice and long. From here, we take our left hand to the left side, twisting in the upper body. We take our right down to the right side, twisting in our upper body. What I don't want to see is this. Often happens. We use those legs to help us gain our balance. They move a lot. I want those legs to stay exactly where they are, and it's just your upper body that's turning. If we go too fast, sometimes that enables this again. Those legs have to stay still. That is what our core is helping us with. Then we're going more obliques for the spins, but our transverse abdominis, just underneath our obliques. It's working its hardest to keep those legs nice and straightforward. Next one, flutter kicks. We know what they are by now. We're swimming in the water. Engage, start up here. Engage that core nice and strong. Then start. Point your toes. Flutter kicks to the point you feel instability in your core. If that's all the way at the bottom, perfect. I don't want that lower back coming off the ground. Too much stress on your lower back then, and your core isn't engaged. A lot of people like to put their hand under their butts. I like to just say don't go so low, because hand under your butt kind of allows you to cheat and not use your core. So from there, we then have towel above head sit-up. So we get a towel, we pull it apart again, shoulder width apart, not longer. We start down, and basically that stays above us. Keep our feet on the floor, we use our core to bring us up, and we take ourselves high. If our feet move in the first one, those feet then stay where they are, because that's basically where your body wants them. You keep your arms high, you roll vertebrae by vertebrae back down. That's the way that you know your core's engaged throughout the whole motion. Once you have it, you can speed it up. All right, guys. Last one. Gonna stick with the sit-ups just to really burn that core. We're gonna have our feet down, arrow hands, and we're gonna shoot that arrow through, and we're really gonna go up to here, squeezing our chest to the ceiling. Here, keeping that back nice and long. If we come all the way up, what we tend to do is release our core here, cheating. We come up, we press our chest, we go back down. Pressing our chest, keep that back long. All right, guys, get ready with Russian twists. Remember my cues, I'll come watch you. 30 seconds on the clock. Russian twists are up here, guys. So we're nice and high. Feet are off the ground. If you want a variation to make it easier, feet can stay on the ground. 30 seconds, let's go. Just their upper body moves, guys. That towel tension is there throughout the whole move. Arms stay long. John, you might want to shorten your grip a little bit so you can keep the tension more easily. There you go, my friend. Just shoulder width apart. Lovely, guys. Make sure those knees aren't moving there, Soph. Love the speed, love the effort. Keep them nice and still. Slow it down if you find it too hard to control, but you've got it. That's excellent work. And flutter kicks, guys, onto our backs. Point those toes, engage that core. Let's get it. Small motions, little tiny flutters. Not big swims, little swims. You've got it, guys. Push it, push it, push it. Over halfway there. You got it, John. Keep those toes pointed. Don't go so low. Don't go so low. I feel like your core needs to just work up a little bit more. Point the toes. Point them. There you go, buddy. Nice, guys. And switch. We're going into towel above head sit-ups. So on our backs. Shoulder width apart. Find where those feet want to land in that first rep. And then get it. You got it, guys. Nice, Carrie. Make sure that towel doesn't go above. We don't need to take it above our head. We keep it in front of our faces all the time. And then in front of your face here, Carrie. There. Then up above your head. You had it the other way around. There you go. Lovely. Fantastic. All right, guys. Switching. Arrow sit-ups. Hands together. Taking that chest to the sky. Let's finish it good. Got one more of this round, and then we're all done. Let's work it, guys. If we feel like we've got more energy in the tank, let's push it. Get that chest up to the sky, guys. Try not to use momentum. Try and squeeze that core to engage the movement. So we squeeze the core to begin the movement up. Lovely, Carrie. Lovely. And time, guys. 30-second break. What, eyes on me? I'm going to give you a tiny bit of a cue. What starts these arrow sit-ups? Engagement in the core. So the same movement that you do when you do a floor bridge, which looks like this, we're going to do that same movement to help you bring that upper body up. If we are just using momentum, we're cheating our core. Squeeze that core nice and tight, and that's what brings us high. All right, guys. Get ready. We're going in 3, 2, pick up your towels. Russian twists, perfect form, shoulder width apart. Let's get it. Keep it nice and straight. Arms are straight, not bent. Those knees stay still. You want to go fast, but the knees have to stay still. Otherwise, you're doing a disjustice to your core. Lovely, guys. Keep that towel a bit lower, Carrie. It'll be easier for you. There you go. Nice. Excellent job, guys. Then flutter kicks. Let's get to it. Little tiny kicks as far down as our core can engage still to the ground. Let's go. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Flutter, 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 flutter. You've got this, guys. Keep those legs long. You've got it. Remember, we don't need to go so low. Engage that core, guys. That lower back cemented to the ground. Switching in 3, 2, get the towel. Start it up high, like this. And then we use our core to bring us up and sit us up high with a nice tall spine. That core is engaged throughout the whole of this motion. I want to see you vertebrae by vertebrae, lifting and dropping. Lovely, guys. Really work down that spine. You got it, John. Push deep. Nice, buddy. Lovely. Engage that core. And we're going to switch, guys. This is the last exercise. Arrow sit-ups. Make it count. Hands together. Let's go. Let's push it, guys. Breathe out every contraction. Last 10 seconds. You've got this, guys. Push it. Let's go to the end. Let's go to the end and time, guys. Excellent job. Woo. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. So while you're resting, before we cool down, I think I said to some of you, so next week still normal, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm going to sort out our plan of action over next week and let people know, but the following 2 weeks after that, we are going on vacation, but I still look to hold some workouts while there. And I'm also, the reason why you're doing a different one now than I did this morning is I'm filming these so that I've got this one to give to the morning lot and then the morning's one to give to you guys if you still want to do a workout that you haven't done before. And I can send it to you. You'll have the Zoom. It'll be as if I'm talking to you still, giving all the same cues. But we are going to hotels for some of it. So I'm hoping there'll be gyms. So it might just be different times. So I'll be sticking it on Training with Dom, Facebook and Instagram as much as possible to let people know when it's going to be. I'm most probably only going to hold them maybe twice a week. And if people can just message me and tell me what their thoughts are, would they prefer a morning or an afternoon? And I'll see if I can accommodate. Otherwise, I'll send the Zoom ones to all of your emails at these times. And then if you want to do one live with me, I'll be letting you know on Instagram as best as possible. Cool? Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I don't want you guys to run out of a routine if you've got one. So as I say, I can give these videos or I'll do them live and I'll let people know. It'll be on my mobile phone, but I still can Zoom on that as well. I just have to flick through people to check their form. All right, guys. Let's get it. I'm going to turn it in a bit more relaxing. Let's lay down on our backs. Pull those knees into our stomachs. We will. Where's my fave? Jose Gonzalez. There we go. All right, guys. Let's squeeze those legs in. I'll try and do a nice quick one for us. We can all go and enjoy our Fridays and weekends. Get our right knee into us. Nice deep breaths. Thank you for being here, guys. Take that right leg across to the left. Drop that right elbow and shoulder to the ground. Enjoy that twist. Straighten out that leg. And bring both knees in. You're going to drop the right leg. Bring in our left. We're going to take that left across to the right. Drop that left shoulder and left arm down. I'm going to straighten that left leg. All right, we're going to bring that knee in, just give him a little squeeze before we move on. Take our right foot, take it over our left knee, grab that left knee, and bring it towards us. Relax those shoulders. Keep that neck nice and long. You might want to lift your head and just place it in a better position. You might be getting crushed. Breathe deeper into that stretch. All right, left foot over the right knee, and grab. All right, guys, release that. We're gonna sit up, take our legs nice and long, only as wide as we can sit up without holding us. Once we find our position, put our hands behind our butts. We're just gonna push into that a little bit more, so we feel a nice stretch in between our adductors. We stay up here pushing through that for a little bit. And then we're going to keep our right hand back there. We're going to take our left high. We're going to turn towards our right leg, and we're going to come over. I like to grab my toe, grab your shin, grab your knee, wherever you can grab. Try and straighten off those shoulders to the ground so they're parallel. So normally that means dropping that left and bringing the right up a little bit, but not up to your ear. Still down from your ear. Breathe into this stretch. We're just going to hold it statically. Breathe deeper into it. Every out breath, we sink deeper. We come up into the middle. Take our arm nice and long. Switch it to be behind our left butt cheek. Take our right high. Turn. Over we go. Grab whatever you can to anchor, and then level off those shoulders. Get our back and our side at the same time. Engage that core. Straighten that leg. Think of all these things to get the best out of it, guys. All right, release that off, guys. Take our soles of our feet together. Bring the heels close enough to our butts, or as close as we can, that we can still sit up. Give that a nice little stretch. Chest is protruding. All right, guys, release that. We're gonna come up onto our feet, and we're just gonna raise our butts up a bit like those frogs. Hang over our legs, and then try and put your feet on the floor or as low as they can go, because we're gonna straighten our legs. Get a nice stretch and our hamstrings. Release that head. If your arms are touching the floor and you don't want them to, grab your shoulders, your elbows, sorry. Link your elbows. Breathe here. Bend those knees slightly. Roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last thing to rise. Oh, lovely. And roll those shoulders back. All right, guys. Gonna get our arm, do some shoulders today. Cross the body. Drop that shoulder down so it's not up by your ear. And switch. Oh. All right, guys, take that right arm high, hand flat between your shoulder blades. Try and get it so it doesn't obstruct your head and help it over. And then engage that core so we're tucking it under. All right, taking our left high. Help that over. I tell you, if I was paid $1 for every time I said shoulders back and down and core tight, I think I'd be rich now. All right, guys, let's finish off. Got a little time. If you haven't, don't worry, you can leave. We're just going to do 5 breaths. End our week right. For a nice weekend where we can let our bodies rest, do whatever we want. All right, in with the good, out with the bad. Think about what we want to do this weekend. It's for us, some self-care. We're going to breathe in for 3, hold for 4, out for 5. Let's go. Lovely, guys. Thank you very, very much. As I say, message me with any particular times you think will suit, morning or afternoon, basically. And I'll try and accommodate as best as I can. I guess the bonus of it will be you get to do the workouts on your clock if I send them all to a Zoom for you. But as I say, yeah, I'm at least going to try and do 2 a week. Whenever I'm at a hotel or something, rather than out camping. And if I have some Wi-Fi while I'm camping, we'll do it outside. It'd be lovely. But yeah, let me know what you thought. How was that? Come talk to me. Say goodbye. I'll be the last one to leave.
Oh, that's a good one.
Enjoy it. Felt like it was a nice end to a Friday, you know? It wasn't too challenging. If I was doing this morning's one with you guys, you wouldn't be so kind to me. I brutalized them this morning.
Okay.
As I say, they'll be doing this one. If I can't get onto a Zoom, they'll be doing this one. I'll send them to the morning lot. And then I'll send the morning one to you guys so that you're still doing a different workout. So you're not repeating anything. I thought that was cool. Thought it was a different way of doing it. Make sure you guys can still stay on some sort of workout routine as best as possible. I know when I drop a routine, it all goes to pot for me. So I wanted to make sure that you're dedicating your time for this. So I wanted to make sure you can try and keep it up. So let me know whatever you think. Message me or whatever. I'll be the last one to leave. So let me know. Have any questions you can ask me. Thank you, Carrie.